Good morning, guys. Poppa-D here. We're in Junction, Texas. Headed to Terlingua today. Gonna go down by Comstock. Have a good day. We got about 404 miles to ride today. Everybody's getting ready, putting on their sunscreen, covering up completely. Be out in that desert heat, trying to hydrate. Of course, I'm dehydrating with a triple shot. Got to get my caffeine to a therapeutic level. Anyways, just want to say good morning, check in with you. We're gonna get some breakfast and get on the road here. All right, I'll see you a little bit later on this ride.
So what's your plan, Tim? We're going to ride a little ways?
We ride about 57 miles up the interstate to Sonora. Get off there and get gas and get breakfast, and then we'll head south.
Okie doke.
After 100 yards, keep in.
All right, good morning, Poppa-D riders. We're leaving Junction, Texas, headed to Terlingua today. There's a little bit of moisture in the air right now up here. I think somebody said 89% chance of rain here in Junction today, but they haven't had measurable rainfall down in Terlingua since October, so I think we'll be able to drive pretty quick. We're gonna ride about 59 miles here on the interstate and get us some breakfast in Sonora, Texas, and fuel up. So we'll catch you guys a little bit further down on this ride. If y'all want to put on your rain gear, I can stop in about 2 miles. I'm sorry, guys. Well, guys, we decided for the good old truck stop breakfast. I got a breakfast burrito and some double shots. There again, get my caffeine to a therapeutic level. And Buddy got in some breakfast hot dog sausage things. Nick and Chris will be here in a minute, but been riding in light rain for about 40 miles. My jeans are down there all nice and wet. Well, you can't see them. Anyhow, my legs are a little wet, a little damp, but we're going to dry out pretty quick here in a few minutes. So. Like I said, the first time we rode down here, we got between there and Del Rio, and everybody had to pee, so they stopped. We all lined up against the fence, went down there and peed. Everybody all set? All right, guys, we're winging our way down to Comstock, and we are on Ranch Road 189. The road just got significantly more narrow, and we're in open range territory where there are cattle guards like that. Bump, guys.
Oh, yes. Stand up.
Yeah, that'll take it. But I was telling these guys a second ago how I really love how the topography changes and all the plants and things that changes you're going down through here. What do y'all think about that?
That's what my granddaughter would have been doing.
Like being on a roller coaster. That's why I told you guys I would be pushing down through this road, because I knew it was going to get this way eventually. And then when we get down on Highway 90, we can make really good time, but I didn't want to miss this part of the country. We could have burned further down the interstate and skipped all this. What do y'all think? Oh, had I not followed somebody else down through here before, I wouldn't have known to do this. Well, the first time Zachary and I went out west, I stuck pretty much to the main highways and interstates, and there were so many fantastic roads that I knew nothing about until I met some people who were actually traveling, and they told me about, get up the highway and find these back roads. And plan your trip around those. You can make just about as good a time. And you don't see stuff like this definitely on the interstate. But this you won't see hardly anywhere because this is West Texas and the way it changes. But that's how I've always tried to plan my trips since then, is if I get off the interstate and make decent time, I'll do it. But we should be in Comstock now. I guess we're about halfway down there. I haven't really looked at the miles. Yep, it's coming up right here. And I always kind of slow down and I always stand up off my seat. Like that. Oh, that's a hard one, guys. That's a hard one. That made my bike think it's nighttime. Infotainment center, I can see it, but it's dark in there. Anyhow, we got probably about halfway to get to Comstock.
That's birds ahead. Hey, again, birds ahead. There's some big right there.
Big birds.
Wild birds. You see it, Chris? Think they're wild? They're wild birds.
No, they're inside the fence right there, so I think they're probably, these are ranches out here, so they're probably on the man's ranch.
That's possible.
But you see that? I mean, that was a whole flock of them big birds.
Yeah.
So, Nick, what plant were you talking about? I heard you start. You smell that thing right there?
No, not that one.
That white one?
Yeah, that one right there.
Okay, I heard you say something about a white top, and I didn't hear the rest of it. It's kind of
Milkweed plant, and they will tear you to pieces. Don't touch them. Don't brush up against them or nothing. If you do, you have to pee on it to get the burn to stop.
like being stung by a jellyfish.
They were, yeah, exactly. I mean, they were really bad in Florida whenever I was growing up.
Yeah.
And in Oklahoma. So I've had plenty of encounters with them.
Well, we still got the cloud cover over the top of us, even though it ain't raining down here. It's kept it nice and cool this morning. I was expecting it to already be, in the 80 and 90 degrees right now. I'm glad it's cool. Hey guys, we made it to Comstock. Inside a little quick stop here. The last time I was here, we had 20 motorcycles with us. And I'll show you the gas pumps outside, but there's 2 pumps. And it took us forever to fill up. But we're having a good morning. It's been overcast all day and in and out of the rain, but it's kept it cool. And I'm sure that's going to change here very shortly. Like I said, guys, the last time I was here, there were 20 of us trying to fill up on those 2 pumps right there. Now the panoramic, you see what's behind me. I was expecting it to already be at least 85, 90 degrees. Sun shining. This coolness has been a good thing this morning. Got my espresso drink to get caffeinated up. We're going to head on over towards Sanderson to get some lunch here in a little bit. Guys, I noticed one more thing here while we're at Comstock. Right across the street is a Comstock hotel. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Texas Highway Patrol officers there. And I guess maybe they're down here helping patrol the border. We're probably less than a mile from the border of Mexico right here. And this is U.S. Highway 90. And it follows the border for a long period of time. So we just had a Border Patrol van pass by us. And I guess maybe they call in for reinforcements. So they send them down here for like a tour of duty or something. Because they're staying at the hotel. Anyhow, let's get on down the road. The Choo-choo train.
Look at that.
Yeah, got that white hood and the black body on it. That's a trooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I guess. There's so many of them in this concentrated area. They got to be patrolling the border, helping patrol the border anyhow.
Video of this. Pretty cool. Yeah, just turn mine on.
I'm videoing it, guys. I got my both cameras on actually right now. So, and this is like I said, going to be the closest we'll get to the border. So that's another reason I turned it on. And there's no border wall here, man, that I know of anyhow. The border wall, like they were building and still building, I guess, is out further near El Paso. That's still way further down this way. But this US 90 goes all the way across there, you know. US 90 goes all the way back to Florida. This road right here goes through New Orleans.
We just picked up somebody else.
Yep, I was just listening to that. I was like, what the fuck?
I'd have been it. I'd have been messing with us.
Yes.
Oh, somebody came in on our channel, didn't they?
Yep. I did.
I didn't pick that up. I was running my mouth.
There they are. Yeah, I think
Hey, are you guys talking to us? Wave as you go by. Hello. Hey, how are y'all? Hey, you have a good day. That's an open mesh for you. That's pretty cool. I'd have never expected that to happen, guys. That's awesome. Hey, if you guys can still hear me, check out Poppa-D Rides. I'm videoing this, and I'll put it in the video.
you do. Now, Tim, is that Mexico we're seeing way out there on the left?
That's Mexico right there. Right there. Literally, right there.
Okay.
We're right beside the border.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're looking into Mexico right over there. Maybe that might be the Border Patrol road. See that little road that went right through there? But
There's no signs.
no, not this little area. There's something in the road right here, guys. Might just be a big hole. I'm slowing down because I don't want to miss this rest stop, and I know we're coming close to the river, so I don't want to miss the rest area. Look at the old bridge here on the right-hand side, guys. That's the old road, I guess. I don't see anybody coming. There's a group of motorcycles out here. Imagine that. It must be a popular place.
It kind of looks that way.
64.
Hey guys, we stopped at a rest area right along Highway 90, about 11 miles outside of Comstock. It's a popular place. Check out this view behind me. Pretty awesome. It's also very popular with motorcyclists. Look, there's another group here. I was talking to one of these guys. I'm going to go over and talk to them right now. They're out of Bandera, Texas, and this is an annual trip for them. These group of guys, I know you told me you've been, how many days y'all been out here?
We left Bandera Thursday morning and arrived in Alpine Thursday evening.
Cool.
Make several stops on the way, mostly beer stops.
You guys are all from Bandera, that area of Texas?
San Antonio,
San Marcos, everywhere.
All over Texas?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Isn't it cool how motorcycles bring people together?
Yeah.
So I'm from North Carolina, and well, the other two guys, two of us from North Carolina, two of us from South Carolina, right near Charlotte, North Carolina. So what's your name, man?
Murph Ryan.
Murph, where are you from?
Originally from Dallas.
Okay.
Moved down in Bandera in 2002. I worked up in Dallas. I worked for Texas Instruments Radio for 29 years.
Okay.
And started a tree service part-time up there, north of Dallas. One of our plants was in McKinney. And then when I moved to Bandera, I made a full-time business out of
tree service?
Started my own tree service, yeah.
Okay.
Been doing it for 20 years there now. It's a cool little town.
And what are you riding?
I'm riding that 09 Street Glide right there, root beer colored 09 Street Glide.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty bike.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
get a
man.
lot of compliments on the color.
That root beer color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought it actually the 2 weeks prior to my first year riding here. I had a blue 06 Heritage Softail, but I just didn't think it was going to make the trip as well because these guys ride balls to the wall. And,
Hold on to your britches, huh?
yeah. So
It's great meeting you, man.
pleasure
You guys
to-
ride safe
pleasure
and
to
be
meet
blessed.
You guys too. Bless y'all.
And
Safe
yeah,
travels,
man,
and y'all have
enjoy.
fun
It's
down there
cool
in
y'all get
Terlingua.
together every year, like I said.
Yeah.
No matter what you ride, as long as you're out having a good time and enjoying your
Yeah,
fellowship.
it could be 13 of us. It could be the most I think I've been on. There was, I think, 21 of us.
Okay. You know, getting out, it's just amazing to get out with friends and, you know,
Yeah. I look
and do
forward
these
to
kind
this
of
trip
things.
every year.
and
All
enjoy
of you from
enjoy the
Texas,
good
or-
Lord's blessings.
Good.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So guys, we stopped at this rest area that overlooks the river. The Pecos River, I believe it says it is. Pretty cool rest area if you ever want to stop here. About 11 miles outside of Comstock. There's one last view of the bridge. We're getting ready to go across that bridge right there, guys. Check out this view here, guys. It's getting off a drive to the south there.
Wow.
People try to say there's no God. You see stuff like that, man. How can you deny that God exists? All right, guys, next stop, Langtree. As the guy from Texas said, doing all the touristy stuff.
How far is it?
Hold on a second, I'll try to tell you. I make no guarantees. It's my next waypoint.
Look at this, animals out on the road here.
Yeah, those goats. Man, he has some horns on him.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's some horny goats right there, buddy.
so we'll go through it. We'll go through a little town when we're on the river road in a couple of days. I don't know which day they're going out that way. Called Lahidas, and the mayor of Lahidas is a goat. True story. We'll check it out in a couple of days. So find us a place to park. I really don't want to park on this hill, but I guess I will. Pull straight up. It looks like the place is on the other side here.
Number 18 in popularity on American Top 40, the Atlanta Rhythm Section, and the Imaginary Lover.
It might be closed. I see them taking pictures through the fence. All right, guys, we stopped here in Langtree, Texas, so we can visit the Judge Roy Bean Museum. Hey guys, I've got Patrick here. He's one of the employees here at the Visitor Center. He's going to tell us a little bit about it in case you decide you want to come out here and visit them.
So welcome to Langtree. Like Tim said, my name is Patrick. I'm part of the Texas Travel Information Center here in Langtree, the Judge Roy Bean Visitor Center. We are very unique in two ways. We are a travel information center that is not on a major interstate. We are 60 miles from the largest town, which is Del Rio. We're west of there. And we're also, we have a museum attached to us. So we're one of the few places, we're the only travel information center with a museum attached to us, which right behind me is the old Judge Roy Bean Saloon. Everything here we have available, brochures from all over the state. They are free, as well as our self-guided tour of the saloon. And we have a fabulous cactus garden just here to my left. So if you're ever heading Highway 90 west out towards Big Bend, you should stop by and see us.
Awesome. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you doing it, man.
You're welcome.
Hey, Judge, when you gonna get Miss Langtree here to the opera house you built? You've been saying. Tell you mine. I got a letter from her just yesterday, and I'm working on it.
Guys, we're inside the Judge Roy Bean Visitor Center and Museum. And this is where the Jersey Lily is, where Judge Roy Bean held court, had a saloon, promoted a lot of stuff. It's not like he was a character. But he used to hold court right here on this porch. And this is the actual building that he built. His original building burned down, then they said he rebuilt this one, and then it was almost completely dilapidated in the 1930s. The Texas legislature asked the highway department to take over this property and preserve it and open it up for visitors to come for free. So you can come here for free. It's still run by the state of Texas. They got a cool little period video from 1970 that tells you what's going on. But we're gonna go inside here and to give you a look on the inside of Judge Roy Bean's courthouse and saloon. All right, walking through the doors. Guys, if you're ever in West Texas, you need to come here. There's the Lily Langtree right there. How'd you like to warm by that potbelly stove? I was here 5 years ago. That's how I found out about this place. Okay. And just walking through the side room here. But when I was here, they got a weather vane. This is the billiard hall I'm going into. They got a weather vane out there, and it had just been updated. It's pretty much weathered and gone now. It's a windmill. And I've got some pictures at home. I'll try to find them and put them in this video so you see what it looked like. The guy inside the visitor center said the weather vane was being repaired as we speak. But this is a billiard hall. If you come in here, I'm not going to look at each one of them for time's sake. But these are things that Roy Bean did to be a shyster almost, it seems like to me. He profited off of being the law west of the Pecos, and the railroad appreciated him for it. He promoted prize fighting down here when prize fighting was abolished in the United States. So they built a bridge across the river, and the fight lasted. There's the bridge, and there's the ring they set up. The fight lasted 2 minutes, but Judge Roy Bean was still able to profit from that on how he marketed it. And I don't know why. I could barely hear the video they showed us, but he had a pet bear, Bruno, that he kept right here. And here's some original pictures of this building. Anyhow, you should come check it out. Guys, when I was here before, that weather vane had just been updated. It was beautiful. All of this garden out here was in bloom. And like I said, I've got some pictures at home. I'll put it in there so you see what it looks like. It's actually in in Blooming. They got a large complex here, a fairly large complex. You can walk around and check out. Come on, guys. When we're in a line like this, we have traffic at the pass. The first guy makes sure it's clear. He'll go out and he'll stay in that left-hand lane as long as he don't see anything coming. If he sees something coming, he's gonna get back over in the right-hand lane, so you know not to pass until he comes back out in the left-hand lane. You see him. Guys, I turned the camera back on. I thought I'd check in with you for a second. We are almost to Sanderson, probably about another 30 miles. That's where we're going to get our lunch today. I want to turn on so you guys can see how everything's changing. So we were in rain this morning. It was in the mid-60s. It's been overcast, and it's 81.5 degrees now. So we'll see you guys at lunch. I'm gonna go up and we'll circle back and come this way.
Bye-bye.
Route recalculation. Route recalculation.
Yeah, I didn't want us to have to back up and carry on this gravel, so. Guys, right across the street over there, where I plan to eat lunch today, they're closed. So we'll stop here and get some gas. And I'm gonna ask these guys from ernest where we can get lunch here in a minute. How you doing, man? So, my name's Tim Marsh. I'm a chiropractor from Charlotte, North Carolina. I just want to say, hey, man, hope we don't have to use you out here. Well, it's a good place to get lunch. We were going to go there, but it's closed. Yeah. Hey, guys, we're here getting gas in Sanderson. The guys with Terrell County EMS pulled up, and I'll let them introduce themselves. I know once a paramedic can probably. Oh, they just have a paramedic with a driver.
That's all we got.
No certification. Well, I mean,
That's all you can do.
Here's what you can do. That's right. So, Kyle,
do everything except for the
Kyle's the paramedic. These guys right here, they take care of you if something happens to you.
Kyle Wilson. Mayo.
Like Cinco de Mayo. Okay. Yeah, we just been here talking, and while they're fueling up, they try to point us the right way to get something. Hey guys, you want to see an antique? Look right there. What did it say, buddy? How much does the phone cost?
50 cents call Mexico.
10
Per
cents,
minute.
wait a minute, 10 cents per minute long distance coin called U.S. and Canada.
Yeah, and 50 cents a minute to Mexico. Well, that discriminate against Mexico, charging more money. Call Mexico. Look at there. $1 for 6 minutes. $1.50 for 11 minutes. No. You don't see payphones hardly anywhere anymore. I got her to blow his horn for us. Looks like most of those cars are empty. So we should be coming in a marathon now. I think that's what he's talking about, the famous White Buffalo Bar and the Gage Hotel. Historic hotel. Y'all want to try that? So it was the White Buffalo bar, you know, cowboy bar is inside the Gage Hotel. It's a historic hotel. That's what that guy was telling me about back at the Roy Beans Visitor Center. So Brevont's there, and I think this is the White Buffalo. I'm not sure though. Yeah, right here, the Gage Hotel. Guys, we're at the world famous White Buffalo Bar. It's inside the Gage Hotel. So we were at Judge Roy Bean's visitor center, and some other guys there told us we need to stop here. So there's the Gage Hotel. What's that, sir?
We were Judge Bean when y'all were.
Oh yeah, some guys there told us to come here and eat. So we were going to eat. We were going to eat in Sanderson, but the place was closed.
Well, you could go there, and I've heard the barbecue place, I think they own the same, it's just across that street.
Yep.
Like the sign is.
Chris said the barbecue had good reviews as well. So thank you, folks.
Yep.
What it is? The 12 Gauge restaurant. All roads lead to the Gage Hotel. All right, we'll see what this is all about. All right, guys, even though the White Buffalo is open, they don't really sell real food until 6 p.m. So we're going to the Brick Vault barbecue joint, which is open and has good reviews according to Brother Chris. So we're going to check her out. All right, guys, I think we struck gold. I got the ribs with 2 sides here. Got 2 meats. Chris got him a sandwich. You get brisket and double tater salad, huh? Yeah. Got a brisket and double tater salad. If you plan on coming to the Brick Vault today, we cleaned them out. We were hungry. They're sold out. Sorry, you can't have no more food today. So after a late luncheon marathon, we made our way over to Alpine to fuel up. Trains, trains, and more trains. That's the most we pay for gas. $5.15 for premium. Guys, we made it here to Alpine. Got about a little over 80 miles to go. Looks like we'll get there about 6:45, 7 o'clock tonight. Just in time for the sunset, I hope. Get you guys right on. All right, Poppa-D riders, I turned the camera back on to show you guys this view. I guess we're not quite midway point between Alpine and Study Butte, Terlingua, and we're dropping down into the desert. It's almost 89 degrees, but over in about an hour and a half or so, we have a spectacular sunset. Back over to my left, that's the general direction of Big Bend National Park. We're basically going kind of between 2 mountain ranges down here in the middle of the desert. But all these clouds over here build up in the evening over by the Chiso Mountains in Big Bend National Park. It makes for some spectacular sunsets. So hopefully I can capture some of those for you guys while we're out here. But I just want to kind of pan around. I'm not trying to fiddle with the 360 camera right now. I just do it this instant for this GoPro. What an awesome view, man. I said, what an awesome view. Guys, I'm not sure what the view's gonna be when we come across this hill here, but we're about 10 miles from where we're staying tonight. So I've turned both the cameras on so we can figure it out. What a spectacular view. Nick, if you're listening back there, I'll turn on my Insta360. I'll share that footage with you. Because I forgot about this. How could I forget about this? I guess normally I'm following the guy in front of me. I'm paying close attention to them. But my goodness, look at that view, guys. God's marvelous creation. Whew. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings. Okay. All right. Yeah, if y'all put it over, I'd have seen them. I'll let them go. I'll slow way down. Let them come on. Thank you. I'm sorry. I was just chilling out and looking around, and I didn't hear y'all. I turned it down because the static and everything's in my ear. But I finally heard. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I turned it back up. I apologize. They only got about 5 miles. They got to turn somewhere. Unless they're trying to make it to the park or something. I don't know if they close the gate, they can't get in there. You notice most of even the houses have a little canopy over the top of the house or the little building or whatever. So like the building's in the shade of the canopy instead of being direct sunlight on it. But yeah. So if you look along that ridge over there when we go around this curve, you should be able to see a gap in the ridge line. That's Santa Elena Canyon, and those walls are 1,500 feet high. We're going to drive to the base of that canyon, the base of that wall, and one side is Mexico and the other side is the United States. Well, we're staying right, I can see where we're staying at. Oh, look there, see the gap? We're going there. I don't know what day they've got planned to ride over there, but we're going to go over there. And like I said, the Chisos Mountains are back over there. And the actual ghost town of Terlingua is on that hill, back over probably on the other side of that butte. I think that's Study Butte or Studi Butte right there. This is a gravel lot, guys. Be careful. And I know I'm in number 9. I know I'm in number 9, so I'm going to pull in front of that. Because I got a message a minute ago that said I was in front of number 9. Guys, we made it to our room. Never fails, best laid plans. So a friend of mine from Iowa is actually rooming with me here, but I made the reservations for the guys that came from North Carolina, at least Chris and Buddy. We get here, when Brad checked in, they took his credit card, but I've already paid a deposit for the rooms, and we were just going to settle up at the end. I was going to handle them and just settle up at the end. Either way, the guy couldn't find my reservation initially. He wanted the credit card that was on file that Brad gave him 2 hours ago. Like, I don't know his credit card number. Anyways, we got it ironed out. Nobody's dying. It feels good on this side because I'm in the shade. The other side in the sunshine is pretty hot right now. And there's going to be an awesome sunset right out there in just a little while. So it's been a long day. 434 miles, something like that. Started off in misty rain, then light rain. Wet, the bikes are filthy. 64 degrees, I think, at one point. And we were up to a little over 90 something now when we got here. It's the afternoon, so it's going to be 100 degrees down here tomorrow. But it's a dry heat, as they say. Anyhow, guys, if you like this kind of content, if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to my channel. When you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be aware whenever I put up this kind of content. And like, share this with somebody, and leave me a comment. We'll talk to you later. There's my buddy Neil. What's up, Neil? Speaking of people from Iowa. Did you have a good ride down?
Well, I wasn't going to Iowa, I did.
I saw your bike covered in like grime from the snow.
Covered in salt.
Oh my goodness. Y'all had snow, what, 2 days before you left? Or the day before?
We got 3 inches of snow on Easter, and I left a day and a half after that. It sucked, man.
That man right there is a real rider. I'm Do it for a YouTube channel, man. How many bikes you got, Neil?
6.
6. Yeah, whatever he's got tires for, that's what he rides. It makes it simple that way, man. I'll see you in a few minutes. All right. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Guys, I stepped away so you might be able to hear me, but we're here at the High Sierra Bar and Grill. It's at the El Dorado Hotel. We stayed here in the past. It's changed ownership, but we're sitting up on the deck waiting for the sun to set. So that is the reflection of the sun, which is actually setting back over here. These are the Chisos Mountains of Big Bend National Park out there. And so the more clouds that there are back there, the more spectacular that sunset is. But the sun is actually setting over directly in front of me, basically on the other side of this building. We're sitting in the shade. But this is why you come here, asked to sit on the deck to see the sunset. They weren't going to open it up, and I said, well, we got 38, maybe more people staying right down the road here for the next 3 days. You might want to open up the upper deck because that's what we want to come here to see is this sunset. And we're sitting here. So, catch you later on. So we had a good meal at the High Sierra and then headed back to do some stargazing.